In Japan's history, yokai have been deemed as man-eating monsters who prey on the lives of innocent human beings. But it may be true for some, but not all. Nature yokais are known as the zimi. The zimi are kind and loving yokais who feed on plants and typically like to keep to themselves. But since they don't eat humans, and since they're not violent as the other yokai, humans don't want them, and yokais kill them mercilessly. As a woman was running through the yokai forest, she jumped through plants and ran past trees. Whoosh. As the woman ran with 2 babies in her hands, she has tears streaming down her eyes. "You will be safe. We will make it. We will make it. We have to make it," said the woman as she held the babies tightly before jumping into the portal to the human world. "You will be safe, my darlings. You will be loved and you will be cared for. Just give me some time," said the woman as she ran through the human city wearing a cloak. She ran to an abandoned house where her older daughter, Xamaya, lived. "Xamaya, help. They're killing us. You need to help. We can't do this on our own," said the mother as she handed the babies over. "Mother, I will care for the babies, but you promised me you would never come into my life again after what happened to Dad," she said. "Your father shouldn't matter. It's family," said the woman as she was reluctantly handed over the babies. "Mom, I don't care. The babies are family. I'll care for them, but after what you did to me, I'm not doing nothing for you," said Xamaya as she slammed the door holding the babies. Xamaya placed the babies in a cradle, rocking them to sleep as the mother ran back to the yokai world. If the men found out she left, she would be killed, and she would never be able to see her family again. Her family would be killed as well due to association. The mother, having no time to argue, left without a word. As she entered the portal back to the yokai world, she was killed on sight. "Traitors who come to our world from their world will be killed," said the king, using the mother's body as an example, hanging her head on the gates of his castle. As he did that, Xamaya and the babies, whom she named Leon and Leah, were living in an abandoned house. "I really have to get my life together," said Xamaya as she started to clean up the house. She'd been living in this house for 17 years. The only clean area in her house is the kitchen and her room. She didn't feel the need to clean up the living room since she never had guests and she never planned to have guests. She had to hide from the humans. She hid her powers. She went to school. She had a life. She can't deal with everything else right now. But yet she chose to take in her siblings because initially she knew it wasn't their fault that their mother cheated on their father to have them. Xamaya loved the kids dearly and took care of the kids dearly.